Hi there, everybody. Welcome once again to the ThermoWorks Barbecue Patio. I'm Chef Martin, and we're here again with Dan Phelps of LearningToSmoke.com. Dan, I'm excited because I see chicken wings. What's going on?
Okay, we're gonna make some mango habanero wings today. So we're gonna do that with very simple to start off. We're just gonna put on some rub and some cornstarch, and then we'll throw them on the grill.
All right, I can't wait. Let's do it.
All right, so we'll take these chicken wings and we'll throw them in this big old mixing bowl.
Okay. So Dan, I understand why we're using rub because delicious. What's with the cornstarch?
The flavor. No, I'm kidding. The cornstarch, we're using that because it's gonna help crisp up the wings.
Okay.
Yeah. So the cornstarch helps the process while it's cooking, helps dry out that skin up top without compromising the quality of the meat underneath the skin.
Okay.
To help us get that good crisp that we want. And so we'll actually start out putting some of that cornstarch on there. Usually with this batch, I think we got about 2 dozen wings.
A little bit more, yeah, roughly that.
All right, so I'm gonna do about 2 tablespoons worth, but try and spread that around evenly. Okay, that should be good. On the next, we'll hit it with some chicken rub, and depending on the spiciness that you want, I mean, you can always go with a hotter seasoning if you want here. I do like the chicken rub from Eagle Hay.
Okay. And are we going to be fairly generous with this rub?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the plan. So we'll be generous with that.
That's looking like about a 1/4 cup-ish right there.
Yeah, so we'll start with that actually, and then we'll mix this up. And so as we mix this around, what I'll do is I'll put a little bit more seasoning on there, and then we'll throw them on the grill.
So now we're going into our smoker, and we've got this set to 350, is that right?
Yes.
And what temperature are we going for in the wings?
So the wings, chicken is done at 165 degrees. Keep in mind that this is dark meat, so it has flexibility to where it can be done even 175, 185, and you're still gonna get a good quality flavor.
Yeah, because it has that connective tissue in there that's protecting it. All right, well, let's get it on the grill then.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, here we are, Dan. We got our smoker smoking.
Great. So we'll just dump those wings on here like that. And we'll spread them around. So the goal is to make sure that they're not touching each other.
Right, that way we get all around heat on each and every one of them, right?
Yep.
And I've got 2 needle probes here attached to our Smoke X2, so we can watch 2 wings in 2 different spots. I'm gonna poke this guy. I'm gonna poke this guy right here, like so, and I'm gonna poke this guy right here. It's always best to choose some of your bigger pieces to temp, because if those are up to temp, your smaller ones are obviously going to be there. Yep. So we'll just slide this back in. All right, we'll close that down. And then we'll set this, should we just set it for 170?
Let's set it for 165.
Okay.
Because we're gonna put them back on the grill after we sauce them.
Okay. We got our high temp set to 165 degrees on both channels. Our low temps don't really matter because we're not cooling, and we can just take this receiver and carry this around with us. All right, Dan, the wings are cooking. Mango habanero sauce.
Yes.
Explain to me what's happening.
Okay, well, 2 main ingredients there, as you said. We got the mango, we got the habanero, but we're also gonna add some other ingredients. We're gonna do garlic, maybe some salt, do some brown sugar, as well as some vinegar and some honey.
Yum. All right, well, should I get peeling on these mangoes?
Yeah, go right ahead, knock it out. And so, yeah, so as you see, we're peeling that first, and then with the habanero over here, I am going to cut off the stems. Just cut off the tops here. And spice level, it depends. We can leave some of these seeds in. Obviously, the seeds are where the spice is, I should say.
And then the garlic, we don't need to chop fine either, is that correct? Because it's
correct. I mean, we'll want to take this peel off. So smash it down and peel that off. Yep, and we're good. Funny thing is, I was making these the other day. And I actually used the same cutting board like we're doing right now for both the habanero and the mangoes. And so I was like, you know what? I got some extra mango. I'm just gonna eat those up. They had a little kick to them.
Yeah, I bet.
Gotta watch out. I was using the same knife too, so that probably didn't help either.
Yeah, tasty though, right?
Yeah, it was a surprise for sure. What we can do now is we just start tossing these in. Garlic's in, and now we'll bring in the other ingredients. So we won't need all that brown sugar, definitely not all that salt either. I usually just put in about a teaspoon of salt.
Okay.
So you just pinch some in. Yeah, grab like that.
This is finer salt, so we're gonna go like that.
Finer, okay, great. And then normally I do about a 1/4 cup of brown sugar.
All right.
Okay. That looks good. And then we'll do 1/4 cup of vinegar here. And so we're using rice vinegar today. I normally use apple cider or just plain vinegar. Actually, here, it's gone.
Wow, there's a teaspoon left, right? Yeah.
Might as well. All right, and then we'll do some honey, and usually I do about a tablespoon of honey.
Okay.
If you want it to be sweeter, you can always add more.
Well, these are pretty ripe mangoes, so probably we don't need any more than that. So that sounds great. And we just whiz it up, right?
Yep. Make it a puree.
All right.
See where we're at.
Oh, that's beautiful. Nice and smooth. Oh, yeah, man. I look forward to putting that in my face.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay here. I can smell it from here.
All right. Well, now we just need to let the wings finish cooking, and then we dress them up. Is that right?
That's it. And we put them back on the grill.
So we glaze them basically, kind of.
Yeah.
Oh,
exactly.
fantastic.
So now I know some people like their wings extra saucy. I like them to be just a little bit sticky. So what we'll do is we'll put them in the bowl with the wings, mix it up, and then we'll put it back on for about another 10 minutes or so.
Oh, fantastic. Oh, this can't be done soon enough. I'm hungry. So we're at 179 and 177 in the two wings we've got. Well, then let's take a look. Oh, those look just great.
They look good. Look like they got some crisp on them already.
Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and verify some temps here with my ThermoPen. That's 178. That's in the 190s. That's 179.
All right, we gotta make sure the tongs work. Okay, we're good. You can gather these up 2 or 3 at a time.
Dan, go for it. I want to see how much sauce you like to use on this, and we'll give them a toss.
You know what? I'll just pour it all in. Why not?
All right.
We got a good amount of wings here, so let's just pour that in, just like that.
Right.
All right.
Mind if I give them a toss?
Oh, please do.
I love wing tossing, man.
Do it. See your skills.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
Oh, yeah. And you say we're putting these back on the grill, but man, that takes some self-control, because I want to dive in right now. Let's get these cooked up again.
And here's the thing, for those in the home audience, you can eat them right now as it is. But I don't like my wings as saucy as other people. So if you really like them saucy, go ahead, dig in right now. But I think the extra 10 minutes back on the grill is gonna be worth it.
All right, let's put them back then. All right, let's do this. I can't wait any longer, Dan.
All right, great. Let's just dump them on there.
Okay, dump 'em
and
on.
we'll spread them around. As before, we want to make sure we have some separation. They don't overlap or touch.
We'll set 10 minutes on our time stick here. And then we'll eat. Time's up. Let's get these off the grill. Dan, can we eat now?
Let's eat.
All right, these are so glossy and shiny and saucy and wonderful, and I can't wait. I'm gonna go with this guy right here.
All right, I'll take the one right next to it. It's got that good blend of flavors right there.
Mm-hmm. The heat really builds.
Yeah, it does. It's still building for me. Do we have any milk?
Mm-mm.
All right, you only live once.
Okay, so that wing is a heck of a wing. I'm very pleased with that. I'm gonna eat, I don't know, a half dozen of these, maybe a dozen of these. We'll see how it goes. Thanks so much for coming today.
Thanks for having me.
Be sure to check out Dan's website, learningtosmoke.com. Until next time, thank you for watching. From me and everyone at ThermoWorks, happy cooking.